In the mid-1930s, sports cars were becoming faster, more advanced, and fiercely competitive. Across Europe, manufacturers were racing to prove their engineering dominance on the world's toughest circuits. But among them, one relatively small German company was preparing a machine that would take the automotive world completely by surprise. That car was the 1936 BMW 328. Elegant, lightweight, and remarkably agile, the BMW 328 wasn't just another roadster. It became one of the most influential sports cars ever built, earning a reputation that helped define BMW's future as a manufacturer of ultimate driving machines. Today, the BMW 328 is remembered not only for its breathtaking design, but also for its groundbreaking engineering and extraordinary success in international motorsport. More than 80 years later, collectors and historians still consider it the definitive pre-war sports car. But the story of the BMW 328 begins long before it became a racing legend. During the early 1930s, BMW was still establishing its identity. While the company had earned respect for producing reliable passenger cars and motorcycles, it lacked a flagship sports car capable of competing with Europe's elite. BMW's engineers believed that outright power alone wasn't the answer. Instead, they focused on a philosophy that would define the brand for decades to come: lightweight construction, perfect weight distribution, and aerodynamic efficiency. Their goal was simple yet ambitious: to build a sports car that could outperform larger, more powerful rivals through intelligent engineering rather than brute force. That vision would give birth to the BMW 328, a machine that would change the course of automotive history forever. The moment you lay eyes on the 1936 BMW 328, it's easy to understand why it remains an artistic masterpiece of the pre-war era. Every curve had a purpose. Every detail was sculpted with performance in mind. At the front, the car featured BMW's now iconic twin-kidney grille, which was rapidly becoming the signature of the brand's identity. Flanking it were large, round headlamps, integrated seamlessly into the flowing front wings, giving the car a clean, cutting-edge appearance for its time. The long, sweeping bonnet hinted at the powerhouse beneath, while the low-slung body and open two-seat cockpit created a classic, timeless roadster silhouette. Smooth, uninterrupted body lines significantly reduced aerodynamic drag, a massive advantage at a time when most competitors still relied on boxy, upright designs. Unlike many sports cars of the 1930s, the BMW 328 wasn't designed simply to look fast. It was engineered to be efficient. Its lightweight aluminum body, built over an innovative rigid steel tubular chassis, kept the car's overall weight to a mere 830 kilograms. This ultralight footprint became the 328's greatest weapon, drastically improving acceleration, braking, and cornering balance. The suspension design was equally ahead of its time. At the front, BMW utilized an independent suspension system with transverse leaf springs, while the rear employed a live axle with semi-elliptic leaf springs. Combined with precise steering, the result was a driving experience that felt incredibly stable, predictable, and connected. Inside the cockpit, minimalism ruled. The cabin offered nothing more than what a driver needed to dominate the road. Large, clear analog gauges displayed speed, engine revolutions, and oil pressure. The thin-rimmed steering wheel, short-throw gear lever, and low-slung seats placed the driver at the absolute center of the experience. There were no luxury distractions or electronic assists. Every control served a singular purpose, reflecting a pure philosophy: performance always comes before comfort. Beneath the elegant bodywork of the BMW 328 lay an engine that perfectly mirrored the car's lightweight philosophy. Instead of building a massive, heavy power plant, BMW focused on volumetric efficiency. The car was powered by a 1.9-liter inline six-cylinder engine. While based on BMW's existing 326 passenger car motor, it was heavily modified for high-performance racing. Chief engineer Rudolf Schleicher developed an advanced aluminum cylinder head for the motor, known as the M328. It featured a hemispherical combustion chamber layout and an optimized valve arrangement, allowing for superior airflow and high-efficiency combustion. Fueled by 3 downdraft Solex carburetors, the engine produced a healthy 80 horsepower. By modern standards, that figure may sound modest, but when paired with a car weighing just 830 kilograms, the power-to-weight ratio was astonishing. The BMW 328 could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 14 seconds, a remarkable feat for a 1.9-liter naturally aspirated car in 1936, and seamlessly push on to a top speed of 93 miles per hour. But numbers alone cannot capture the magic of the BMW 328. The real triumph was the driving experience. The 328 delivered a pure, unadulterated mechanical connection. The lightweight chassis and near-perfect weight distribution allowed the car to change direction with surgical agility. Unlike its heavy, high-horsepower rivals that dominated only on the straightaways, the BMW 328 conquered the corners. The 4-speed manual gearbox required skill and precision, deeply rewarding drivers who knew how to keep the inline-six in its power band. With no electronic driver aids, it was a pure dialogue between man, machine, and asphalt. This exact DNA laid the foundation for BMW's modern M-Division sports cars today. The true legend of the BMW 328 was forged in the heat of competition. From day one, motorsport was engineered into its DNA. In the 1930s, racing was the ultimate proving ground, and a victory on Sunday meant sales on Monday. The BMW 328 made its spectacular public racing debut in June 1936 at the legendary Nürburgring. Driven by the famous motorcycle racer Ernst Henne, the lightweight roadster didn't just win its class, it dominated, leaving much more powerful, well-established machinery in its dust. The racing world was completely shocked. The BMW 328 proved that intelligence and balance could easily outmaneuver brute horsepower. While it racked up over 200 podium finishes in its era, the car's ultimate crowning achievement came at the legendary Mille Miglia in Italy, a grueling, dangerous 1,000-mile endurance race over public roads. In 1939, a specially prepared BMW 328 Touring Coupe entered the brutal race, securing a spectacular 5th place overall and winning its class. But BMW wasn't done. In 1940, the BMW 328 cemented its name into motorsport immortality. Drivers Huschke von Honstein and Walter Boimer took the streamlined BMW 328 Mille Miglia Touring Coupe and did the unthinkable. They won the Mille Miglia overall, defeating Europe's absolute best on their home turf. The success of the BMW 328 echoed far beyond Germany, winning races in France, Great Britain, and across the continent. It shattered traditional ideas of performance, proving to the world that speed was a product of efficiency, weight reduction, and aerodynamic balance. Even today, the BMW 328 remains celebrated as one of the most successful and elegant sports cars ever engineered, the definitive blueprint that birthed BMW.